Have you ever looked back on an opportunity and thought that was the right thing, but the wrong time? Maybe it was a relationship that could have been amazing if you had been more present, or a career move that felt promising, but you weren't quite ready for it. We talk a lot about effort, strategy, even mindset, but we rarely talk about timing. And yet timing can be the difference between something working beautifully and missing the mark entirely. In martial arts, even the most perfectly executed move will fail if the timing is off. You can throw the most powerful punch, but if you're a second too early or too late, you either miss or leave yourself wide open to get hit. And in life, the same thing happens. So is success really about waiting for the right time, or is it about training yourself to be ready when the right time arrives? That's what we're diving into today. In this video, you'll learn why waiting for the perfect time keeps you stuck and what to do instead. How inner readiness shapes external opportunities. Why so many people miss life-changing moments because they weren't emotionally, mentally, or energetically available. And how you can train yourself to recognize and seize the right timing when it presents itself. A lot of people think success is about luck, being in the right place at the right time. And sure, sometimes external circumstances line up. But let's be honest, timing is useless if you aren't ready for it. Think about it. How many people have met someone incredible but were too distracted by their own baggage to fully show up? How many times have we let a great opportunity slip by because we doubted ourselves or weren't mentally clear enough to take action? Opportunities don't just work out on their own. They require you to be in a state where you can actually receive them. And that state, it isn't about external timing, it's about internal timing. You don't get to control when certain opportunities arise, but you do get to control whether or not you're ready for them when they show up. Let's break this down. Why do so many people miss great opportunities? It's not usually because they don't want them. It's because they aren't available for them. Maybe they're overwhelmed, distracted, or spread too thin. Maybe they're stuck in self-doubt, second-guessing every decision. Maybe they're emotionally closed off, afraid of being seen, or unwilling to step into something new. I had a client once, let's call him James. He had an amazing woman in his life, someone who really saw him, challenged him, supported him. But because he was constantly overworking, numbing himself out, and avoiding deeper emotional connection, he couldn't fully be there in the relationship. And guess what? The timing passed, the opportunity faded, and later when he realized what he had missed, it wasn't because the relationship wasn't right, it was because he wasn't ready for it. This is why waiting for the right time is one of the biggest self-deceptions we tell ourselves, because usually it's not about waiting for the right time, it's about becoming the person who's ready for that moment when it arrives. So how do you actually train yourself for timing? It starts with asking a simple question. If the opportunity I say I want showed up today, would I be able to step into it fully? Not in theory, not in some future version of yourself, right now. If you met the right partner today, would you be emotionally available for them? If the perfect career shift landed in your lap, would you be clear enough to take action? If you suddenly had the space to pursue a dream, would you be confident enough to move forward? Or would fear, overthinking, distraction, or old patterns stop you? Training yourself for good timing isn't about luck. It's about doing the work to remove the inner blocks that would cause you to hesitate when the timing is right. That means clearing out distractions that keep you from being present, releasing the doubts that make you second-guess yourself, strengthening the emotional and mental clarity to recognize when it's time to act. It's just like training in martial arts. You don't practice so you can think your way through a fight in the moment. You train so that when the moment comes, your body just knows what to do. Life works the same way. When an opportunity arises, you won't have time to process, debate, or figure it out. You either move or you miss it. At the core of all of this is presence. Timing isn't just about action, it's about awareness. Some people say they never get opportunities, but the truth is they just don't see them. They're too caught up in what should happen, what could happen, or what happened before, so they aren't available for what's happening right now. When you're fully present, you see opportunities as they unfold. You don't have to force anything. You're just there, ready, clear, and steady enough to take action when the moment calls for it. And that's what makes timing feel effortless. Not because you waited for it, but because you trained for it. So here's something to think about. What's one opportunity you say you want, but if it showed up today, you know deep down you wouldn't be ready for it? And more importantly, what's standing in the way? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear how this plays out in your life. If this resonates with you and you're ready to train your inner world so you don't keep missing the right timing, I've created something that can help. It's a process designed to cultivate clarity, presence, and emotional mastery, so that when life presents an opportunity, you're not just thinking about it, you're ready for it. You can find more about it at the link below. And if you're looking for more insights like this, check out some of my free resources. You can find me on Instagram at Mike Wang Coaching. And I also send out a weekly newsletter packed with inspiration on these topics. Feel free to subscribe if that sounds helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.